Welcome to the Veterinary Marketing Podcast, everybody. This is not an in-between episode or a full-length episode. I just wanted to give you an update on a few major changes that I'm making to how I run my business, why I'm making those changes, and really also updates to the podcast, upcoming trainings, and things like that. So bear with me here. This is going to be a short episode, but if you've ever received value here and you're enjoying the podcast, please be sure to listen through, and I would love to get feedback on this and hear what you have to think. You can always send me a note at brandon@veterinarymarketingpodcast.com, but I have some pretty big changes and announcements. So first things first, I'm changing the way that I run and manage my ad business. So if you want me to run ads for you, I'm only taking on a limited number of clients here, and I'm really reducing the number of clients that I'm working with. So if I'm not billing you directly, I'm not currently running your ads. In the past, I've worked with other companies and groups, and now I'm only working directly with my own clients. So I wanted to make that note. If you would like to work with me, you can head on over to veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/ads. And there's a few reasons why I'm doing this. The first thing that I'm trying to do here is that I really want to make a direct impact on private veterinary hospitals. I love working with private veterinary hospitals, and I think that in the past few years and in the near future here, private practices are in for a bit of a rough patch. And with all the corporate consolidation, the corporate growth, I think it's really putting a squeeze on the private practices. And those are my favorite clients that I work with. And so now I really only want to focus on helping private practices create the practice of their dreams. Listen, if you work in a corporate practice, or if you work in a VCA or a Banfield or wherever, there's no, this isn't directed towards you, but the truth is that private practices have been really having a hard go of it. And so the purpose of this podcast is to help private practices create the practice of their dreams. And that's ultimately who I really want to focus on working with. A lot of agencies out there are just trying to scale and bring on as many clients as possible. And I totally can appreciate that is a great business model. Growth is important in any business, but that's not what I want to do. I want to focus on clients that really want to work with me, that I love working with. I have so many cool clients that I've loved working with over the past. And so if you have a private practice and if you want me to run your ads and help you to grow your practice, that you can create the practice of your dreams, please reach out. Again, I'm limiting the number of clients so that I can give everybody the time that they need and really spend time on just creating quality. That being said, the price is incredibly low and incredibly good in my opinion. So I'm not mentioning that publicly, but if you want to, you can do a quick one-on-one session with me here. The price is awesome. It's really tailored so that private practices can afford it. And so I just wanted to mention that. So veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/ads. And you can set up a time to talk with me about that. Again, if I'm not billing you directly, I'm not currently running your ads. So be sure to head on over to veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/ads. That being said, the content and the format of this podcast is going to continue twice a week. We're going to have a full episode and an in-between episode. I've gotten a lot of feedback that people like both of those formats because one's a lot more consumable quickly and one is shorter. So quickly consumable and one's a little bit more in-depth. So that's going to be continuing on for the next foreseeable future. I will definitely be getting at least 2 episodes out per week, so make sure that you're subscribed in iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. On top of that, I have free training and a premium training each month coming out here. I've got that schedule set up. You can go to You go to the Veterinary Marketing Nerds Facebook group. Check out the upcoming schedule for trainings and events. The thing that I'm trying to do, again, is to help you get the tools that you need for you and your team to grow. We have a free training and a paid training. If you're an ad client, you get access to both of those things for free as part of being an ad client. If you're not in as an ad client, that's totally okay. You can buy the trainings individually as well, or get the free training if you're just into the free trainings. Really, the goal of this podcast is to give everybody the tools that they need. If you're not at a place where you say, I can't afford paying for ads right now, or I can't afford the paying for training right now, it's totally cool. I want to help support you. That's why I have the podcast set up, and that's also why I have those free trainings once a month. And by the way, those trainings are supported by sponsors from companies like usedvetequipment.com and newvetequipment.com, which has been so great in helping to sponsor those events. And we really appreciate those sponsors. So if you have any questions, any feedback, I would love to hear from you. You can send me a message at brandon@veterinarymarketingpodcast.com. Otherwise, be sure to head on over to veterinarymarketingpodcast.com/ads if you would like me to run your ads for a crazy good price. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you on the next In Between episode, which is coming out today.